Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game Time with Sarge. You missed the intro, but Garrett explained it all. We're doing a simple survival challenge on Farming Simulator. We get a property, we get a set amount of money, and for other than that, it's free reign what you want to do. If you want to actually hear all the rules, there's going to be a link to his video. He already explained it all. And I think I decided what property I want.
A quick recap for everybody on your side if they don't want to hop over to mine. We've got $185,050 in our accounts for each of our farms. We've got separate farms. We're at no man's land. There's nothing on the map. It's a blank map other than the sell point that we're standing at. What that allows us to do is each block of land is $85,000. A tent to put down to sleep in is $50. That leaves us $100,000. Obviously, no man's land. It has no contracts, and so we can't make money through contracts. We've only got $100,000 to buy equipment with or do whatever we want to do on our land with. If the mod's in the game, it's free reign. There's no super strength enabled, and it's on normal economic difficulty, but destroy crops is on. All of the field stone and all that stuff's on also. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be hard to get started, but once we do, I think it'll be fun. So you're probably right. Well, let me ask you this. Which one are you headed to?
44.
Okay, 44 for you.
I'm thinking.
I'm going to take a look at a different one. No.
Gotcha.
I'm just, yeah.
I'm heading over here because I like the idea of having a little bit of a tree line. I think the last time I played here, I purchased 34. And it was a little annoying because I wanted the trees, but I didn't have enough of them and it kind of complicated life. But close to the shop, some flat land, a little bit of hill to it. I kind of like keeping my tent obscured from the man, and tree cover will do that for you.
I like it. That's good ideas there.
And
I like where you're at.
Personally, myself, I don't know why, but I really like having my house built on high ground. I guess I have a fear of flooding. That's all I can think.
Either that or you are a Jedi.
Because I have the high ground, Anakin. Yeah, I like it here. This is exactly what I wanted. I will be buying property number 44.
That's actually the one I was going to buy.
Is it really?
Well, not yep. No, it's fine though. That's why I gave you.
Are you sure?
Because I set the map up right, so I didn't want you to feel like you were getting the shaft if I had already, was like, oh, I want this one, like I'd scouted it out. I want to be fair. I want to keep the integrity of the game mode going. So I only feel as though it's fair for you to have first dibs.
I purchased my land. I'm going to plop the tent down real quick and then be happy.
I'm going to look at one other piece here, and then I'll make my decision.
Tent. So there's a $50 tent in here somewhere that I'm missing?
Yeah, it should be under the hobo.
Yeah, I got you.
House pack thing.
I went to the fancy tent that we had last time.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, you can use whatever you want. I just gave us $50 for the bare minimum. Now, if you want a nicer house, that's your prerogative.
My wife is screaming at me as to, while she watches the show Greek, as to why she didn't get something for me being in a fraternity, and I was in a service fraternity that didn't have lavaliers, dear. I also love that this tent costs more to place in certain places. I love that I'm currently recording a video and you're screaming at me. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say if it's on level ground, it'll cost you a few extra dollars to place it.
Yeah,
shouldn't be more than just a couple extra dollars, though.
It's about $140 to plant it up here.
Holy moly.
I'm trying to get it less.
Yeah, you must be on the side of a hill.
I am on the side of a hill. I ain't going to lie. The trees are a little hilly up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Right under that tree, $99. We're good.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to purchase 57. I know it's right beside the shop, but it's flat for the most part. Got just a minimal amount of trees that I can, of course, cut. The only issue I see with my property is it's got some rock on it.
Ooh. I worry that mine's a little too sloped, but we'll see.
I think 44 is good. I don't think you'll have a problem with that.
Back to the store, make sure. There we go. can do what I need it to do. Let's do that first. Do. Deep in thought already. I'll tell you one thing, the sale paper has not done us any favors. You ever put conical wheels on something, my man?
I have not.
They look ridiculous.
I can imagine they would.
What are they? What are they? They look stupid. Huh. There's a lot of combinations of wheels that I have never seen before. So if there isn't a thin tire setup, you will destroy your crops driving over it, right?
That's correct. Narrow tires, if I'm not mistaken, narrow tires do not destroy crop. I'm 90% certain. If they do for some reason, I apologize.
No, that's fine.
I will also be doing that. So if it does, I will also be suffering from that. So
There are no narrow tires on this. Dang it.
well, you know, you don't. If you play it right, you don't have to drive. Because so here's the thing: if you just planted a field like it's still dirt, it won't destroy the crop. In its first growing stage, it will not destroy a crop. So after it germinates, the first month after you plant it, it won't destroy it. Once it hits its second growing stage, it will start to destroy it.
Okay. So how would you fertilize it or do anything at that point?
Well, so you can fertilize when you plant, and then you can fertilize in the first growing stage.
So after that, you're just letting it grow anyway.
That would give you your two fertilizing. That would be 100% fertilized.
Gotcha.
So I mean, it's up to you how you want to play it, but that's.
No, I'm with you. That's kind of why I'm trying to. I've never played with that rule other than with me and you, so I'm just trying to make sure.
I like it though, because it makes it very realistic in my opinion.
Not worth it.
I mean, I'm sure you have different opinion, but.
Oh no, sorry, I'm not ignoring the statements you're making as much as I'm really trying to think about this stupid tractor. If I really want to invest in one, if I can afford to right now, I ain't gonna need one. God, it's expensive. No, I think I've always said this about games like this is what makes them interesting is playing them this way, playing realistically and trying to do something like this. I think is what's enjoyable. But I also just don't know a lot of the intricacies of this game. I've never started a farm.
There's so much stuff I don't know also. That's why I kind of wanted to do it, was so that, I could learn as well.
Oh, we're going to take a big swing, I think. Oh, wait, no, I didn't try this. Let's try. Oh, there we go. There were narrow tires. Ooh. Okay, Teleborg. Think really highly of them things, don't you? There we go. Okay. This is bad. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Yep, we're doing this. Okay. I do this, and I'm going to have to find something else over here. No, no. Yes. Be able to do anything else with that thing. Look at the prices of stuff and think to yourself, that sounds like a terrible idea. That puppy dog looks hilarious. Kim trimmed his eyes, or his fur out of his eyes so he could see. Dr. Kilroy over there is not an expert with the scissors. It's not a bad amount. Can I get anything in it? Is that tailgate open? I think it does. Paint stuff costs money. Good to know. Stupid. Okay. All right. Well, my first investment's been made. And somebody is in his menu.
Yeah, I'm in the shop. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do
I think you're
for
doing
my
the same
equipment
thing
here.
I'm doing. Just trying to decide. All right. Well, I've made my first investment.
What have we invested in?
I now own a Massey Ferguson. 204283. Put a front weight on it, narrow tires, which were free from Continental. Amazingly.
Very, very kind of them.
It was, but that's probably because I upgraded to the 120 horsepower motor. Decided if I was going to go early, if I could get one for about $28,000, I could deal with that investment. It's going to last me a while. So I put 28 in a tractor, and then I went and bought the cheapest wooden trailer I could find, and we're going to cut some trees. Which was $1,400, and I painted it red and painted my wheels gray so my tractor and everything matches, because painting this cheap trailer was free. Apparently they gave me a free can of spray paint from Massey because it's now red and the wheels are almost the exact same color gray, which I didn't mean to do, but here we are. The only question I have, and that I'm a little concerned about, is that I had an option. I left side rails on this trailer in case I somehow ever grow a crop that I could maybe store some in it. And I'm going to try to haul trees in it. I'm really hoping that tailgate opens. Because if not, it's going to be really annoying to get some trees up on this thing. But I really like this tractor. already. Alright, do you open? How would I even open this thing? That's a flashlight. I saw a dump option on it. Don't want to tip it. There should be nothing on it to unload. Yeah. Go ahead and take a random shot in the dark and guess that I can't open the tailgate on this trailer. So. Decisions were made, and you live with them. I also can't see my straps. Like, I see where they're latching underneath my trailer, but not on it. So, that's interesting. But we'll figure that out. All right. I also invested in a Husqvarna before I even got back to the shop, so I am now in the tree cutting business. So it begins. That thing weigh 39 whole kilograms. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but in No Man's Land, everything sells at the same spot, right?
That's
All of our
correct.
sellable stuff is up there.
Yes, yeah, everything will sell there. You can always check that in the shop or in the menu as well.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I made a mistake. Well, I cut down a tree. Didn't de-stump it. Now I have a random
You're
stump.
probably gonna need a stump grinder.
Oh, chainsaw did pretty good.
Oh, I just thought you meant it wouldn't work.
No, I have lost the stump. Cut down a smaller tree, and I've lost the stump. Grass is a little thick here. I ain't invested in mower yet. Okay, I found it. That may have drove me insane. Wait, did that make mulch?
Oh yeah, you got wood chips turned on, I think. Or well, I do.
What?
Wood chips. You can sell them.
How do I? You have to get a
You gotta
front end
pick them
loader,
up.
scoop them up, right? Or shovel?
I mean, however you want to, I guess.
That's a fair point. How heavy is this log? Heavy, but not that heavy. Man, I hate when I lose grip of a log mid-carry. What's bad is I need to cut down a bunch of these trees to make some money back. But I don't want to cut down all the trees around my tent. But aesthetics are not important right now. good friend who plays this game a lot, and I got to see his farm the other day, and it gave me some ideas.
That's right.
It is right. So I'm
I
about to.
do love a good side project to make a little passive income.
That is something that I didn't know existed in this game
Oh yeah,
until that friend informed me, and I just did a little
that's
math. So
when you're doing like a solo, small survival type farm.
yeah,
That is
big.
vital.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, not owned right here. I'm curious. All right, not to give too much away, which I assume it will if I do. But actually, no, let's see. Do that. What does that mean? I'm just gonna do it. I like what I have going on here. Okay, good stuff. Expensive, yes, but I like it. So, if you have a beehive, how does it make you money?
They make honey, and you set
You
up a
sell
honey.
them.
You set up
Ah,
a honey sell point, and you put it in there to sell it.
okay.
Well, it'll. Well, no, I'm sorry. You set up a drop off. The honey goes there, and then you have to carry it to the sell point.
I'm assuming there's a season for selling honey, isn't there?
I mean, everything has highs and lows in the market.
Right. There it is. That was the thing I was looking for. So that's why it makes sense to build, for example, the prickly pear thing.
I
Is
mean,
to
you set
sell
up.
the fruit.
Yep.
Hmm. Farming simulator where you don't actually farm at all.
You are farming. You got to grow that prickly pear and maintain it.
You're right. Oh, I didn't mean that necessarily. In
There's
my head, I
different
was over
there's
here
different
making
kind of
wind and
farmers.
and, honey. I don't know. In my head, that didn't like register as farming. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. In honor of Roman, I feel like I just really want to do this. It feels dumb.
There you go.
I don't know if it's actually going to make money or not.
It makes good money. It takes a while, but I mean, time is all you really have, right?
Yep.
So it's passive income. It's not something you're going to live off of. You're not going to make enough to sustain your farm on it, but it's good for what it is. Now, if you have enough of them, I mean, I'm sure you could be a full-time
Eventually.
bee farmer.
Yeah.
But you know what we're doing, I don't know that that would be conducive to success.
Yep. Nope. My bees aren't stinging me. Waste. There's that. Okay. Let's that. Oh. Waste. So much waste. I'm gonna have to do one thing. It's gonna drive me nuts. Cost money. What? That's what it is. Alright. Load it up. A
Wait,
nice
what?
solid day's work of I'm loaded up.
Loaded up?
Yeah. Been trimming some trees.
Oh, on wood. I didn't know what you meant.
What you thought I'd loaded up on?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. I was
Yeah.
confused.
I got me a nice solid trailer full of trees. Don't think it's a ton of trees, but it's a good amount. Get on over to the sell point. See a piece of equipment at the store.
Yeah, that's my wagon. I need to come get it. Just if it's any way.
Oh no, Lord no, it ain't bothering me at all. I saw a nice pretty red thing sitting over there. I was just curious. Being a nosy neighbor, I apologize.
Oh no, you're good.
It's,
I just couldn't pull it and this other thing I'm using right now. So
gotcha. Fasten the belts. I think this is where I sell because it's not giving me the options. So
you sell everything in that one drop-off spot
that's what I thought.
right there in front of that small building to the right of the shop.
Yeah, I'm sitting right on it. Do I have to dump them out?
With wood, you've got to go over to the door.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And I walked over to the door and I figured there'd be an option that said sale. Yep, I just wasn't holding my mouth right.
Oh, that happens.
Oh, that was an extremely small amount of wood. Whew.
We're on normal economic difficulty, so it's. I mean, it's not like
Oh no,
super
it wasn't
hard to make
unreasonable.
money.
Yeah.
It's just it's not like the easy mode where you've got like killer payments for everything on.
I think I just
It's a
made
realistic amount of money for what you're selling.
basically made the cost of my 2 beehives back. Is what I just made.
There you go.
So,
About
or I
600.
paid no, I $1,900.
Oh wow.
Beehives are pretty
Which
expensive.
dang beehives did you put
I just
down?
bought a single beehive. They were $1,000 though.
Are they 1,000? I was thinking there was a cheaper one.
Was there a cheap one? There's probably a cheap one I missed, but I thought that was the cheapest one.
No, you may be right. I don't. It's been a while.
But it paid. Well, that paid for my
I've
trailer.
done honey before. It's been a long time since I had like a honey production going on.
So I am. I do not have much longer before I will have to retire to bed. So I have purchased a Massey Ferguson tractor, which we talked about. I've got my little tow-along trailer. I have 3 wind barrel turbines, 2 single-level beehives, and then it also cost me $200 to put down the pallet with which to ship the honey out. After
you've been a lot more productive in day one than I have.
I've cut down $2,000 worth of wood. Just small trees around the property. I'm trying not to attack my big ones, to be honest. I'm a little
I've
nervous
spent
about that.
a whole lot of money and not made any back. So
I currently sit at $61,340 at 1
I
o'clock
have
on day 1.
6,000.
Okay. I was nervous to get low, man. I mean, I want to mow here, but I'm nervous to spend a bunch of money on a mower. And I'd love to plant something. I have an idea of what I'd like to grow, but I mean, plow and harvester, and I guess harvester could wait, but you ain't gonna make enough money.
Oh, I'm just one of those. I feel like
Early investment.
you got to spend it to make it,
Yeah.
and go ahead and spend it while I've got it, and then let it make money back to me over time.
This is a fair point with which to make money. I like that one. Oh, that's why. Good Lord. I'm glad I checked that out. I had a dang nervous breakdown.
What is it?
I wasn't paying attention to the horsepower with which required to tote plow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could be bad.
We're going to do... I'm going to do that, I think. Okay.
Also, if you want to do any like painting, landscaping, I have free landscaping tools on.
Okay.
So like if you need to like paint you a walk path or something, if you want to pretty up your property, feel free to. It won't cost you.
I thought about that, but I also wasn't sure. So.
When you do it, make sure it's not costing you first before you go and do a whole bunch and realize you spent all your money.
Spend all your
But
money.
once you see that it's not charging you, go
Yeah.
wild.
Gotcha. Oh, I don't have it. I got used to that fancy tractor I had. I was looking for a compass to make sure I was following the property line. Oh, I see where it's at now. The tractor, it was just. Okay, so I want a little. This is the one part of this game that really gets my OCD all tore up.
What's that?
Trying to draw straight fields.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 0, 90, 180, 270.
Yeah, I'm on
That's all you need to
270,
know.
really close, but
On this map. Now, some maps, the fields are at specific angles, and I'll even figure out what that angle is so I can follow it. Like it'll be like 257 degrees, you know?
right.
It's like that's where I gotta be.
Cruise control up. It's fun. Alright. Decided that I want to crop. See how that works out for me. Can you imagine planting a crop and farming someday?
That's a bold move.
I know, right? Breaking ground, literally. Dang bird that keeps chirping sounds just like a confounded bird at mom and daddy's house. I growed up listening to. I have no clue what kind of bird it is. Alright.
I'm not exactly a bird expert. I just know like the generic ones around here.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Well, I'm parking my tractor up for the night.
Alright, boss. I'm probably gonna get done with what I got going here and then I'll stop so I don't progress too far ahead of you, but I do wanna get done with my current project that I've been working on since we got started. So.
I understand. I assume we'll end up ending this. Well, we'll have a little bit of this day left, but we'll see how it pans out. If y'all enjoyed it, let me know what you think in the comments.
as long as I'm in here, time will keep running. So it may be April, but
that's fine. Ain't gonna hurt nothing in my life.
Just wanted to let you know.
No, I appreciate it. If y'all enjoy this and you want me to keep doing it, let me know in the comments. Hit like and sub. Go watch Garrett's. He's doing something over there. You won't find out unless you go watch it.
I am doing something. That's a fact.
That's right. Catch you later.